Hello, it's Peter Wright and Kathleen Beauvais with another wrap up for the week ending 10th of November 2023. And here in southwest Ontario, we got a taste of winter. But first, let's introduce Kathleen. Hi, Kathleen. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Peter. And can you believe it's already November 10th? Time is just flying by. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I mentioned our first taste of winter. We had a freezing rain and a few snowflakes yesterday, and the temperature was I think we reached a maximum of 1 degree centigrade the whole day, which is like 33 Fahrenheit. So
Right, right.
for
Oh,
this African boy, that was quite chilly. But I still did my morning walk. Believe me, I
good for
still did
you.
my morning walk. Yeah. So lots of interesting stuff going on in the world in the weeks gone by. We're not going to delve into the miserable stuff, but just to start it off on a lighter note, I read an interesting article that in America they've seen an increase of something like 30% in the number of children being homeschooled, and they are getting significantly better results in grades and exams in virtually every subject than those in the public school. And they are socializing. The homeschooling parents are forming social events for them so they get used to other kids. They're having sporting events with their own little leagues, and they're going on to university and doing better than the average, considerably better than the average. So that was inspiring and good to hear from me. But let's talk about our guests. Kathleen,
Yeah.
we had two guests on Tuesday, right? In the episode published Tuesday, and that was Sasha and Camilla from the Hero Tribe, and they're based in Berlin, but they travel quite extensively around the world,
And work
and
virtually with people.
work virtually with people. And they put on camps, and they have a monthly meeting, and they have a very calming, I found refreshing philosophy of improving your life. To our listeners and viewers, you need to get onto their website to have a look more, but have a look at the episode and you'll find out they had a lot of good messages there, and I thought they were doing a good job. What did you think, Kathleen?
I really, you know what? I think everybody needs to hear this because so many people feel lost in their lives. They don't have a sense of purpose or
Hmm.
actually wonder, why am I here? What is the purpose of my existence on this plane? And they try to help you dig down deep because you have the answers within yourself. Everybody does. It's just having to bring it to the conscious mind, right? And that's what
Mm.
they help you to do, is to bring that to your conscious mind so that you can live your life's purpose. It's a beautiful it's like, kudos to them for doing this, really.
Sure. No, they're doing very well.
Mhm.
So hop on onto the website or onto YouTube and have a look at that, or listen to it on audio on any platform. Then coming up next week, we have Dustin House, and he is an expert in affiliate marketing. And if you have an online product or digital product service, he can help you set up an affiliate marketing system and tell you why could work so well for you. Very interesting guy, and one of the few that we've had who really understands affiliate marketing from the vendor's point of view. But he also had really good tips for those who are working online who want to represent vendors as affiliates and sell on their behalf. So it was good for both ends of that spectrum. That was good. While I've got, sorry, Kathleen, what
Oh,
did you
no,
think
no, you
about
go ahead.
Dustin?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so while I'm still on the business topic, don't have anything specific except Mark Schaefer, one of the top most influential marketing people in the world, according to many sources. He puts out a weekly newsletter, and it's always really good. And he also has a podcast. And he was talking this week about the marketing pillars of our future. And he says AI is going to be a big one, AI driven content and experiences. The metaverse, he sees that forming more and more important part of marketing and business. And he goes on. So I would encourage anyone who wants to get a good insight into what's happening in marketing to follow Mark Schaefer. There'll be a link in our blog, which will be on our website tomorrow, and in the newsletter for you to do that following. So I'm going to hand back to Kathleen to talk about our health tip of the week. Off you
Oh,
go.
thank you, Peter. Well, as everyone knows, we are huge advocates of Dr. Morse and his team. They are based out of Florida, but Dr. Morse has helped people from all over the world to help them heal themselves and has given the protocols and the tools to be able to do that. And today what I want to feature is something that I featured before, and it is the Heal All tea. It's actually a quite pleasant tea. In fact, I'm having a cup of it right now. Dr. Morse is a huge advocate, of course, of good kidney filtration as well as lymphatic drainage. But what most people wouldn't know to do is that you can use the Heal All tea as a mouth rinse. Yeah, because your oral health is an indication of your overall health. It's also a gateway to your digestive tract, of course, because digestion begins in your mouth. And you know, when you have gum issues, and that can actually just permeate throughout your body. And what he advocates is to steep some Heal All tea, by the way, and I've been doing this. While it's steeping, you inhale it, and that actually helps to break down mucus in your sinuses and in your lungs. And then what you can do is swish the tea in your mouth, and who would know to do that, right? But you can swish this particular tea in your mouth, use it as a mouth rinse, and it's good for the gums. So there you have it. That's my pitch. And anybody who wants to go onto the site, we will link that up for you. Anyone who uses the discount code Yakking Show will get a 10% discount on all of his products. So I urge you to do that. Back to you, Peter.
Great, Kathleen. Yeah, that reminds me. When you're talking about infusing the inhaling the vapor of the tea, I don't know if it was the same in Canada, but certainly in my British culture in Southern Africa, one of my mother's favorites when we were kids, if we had nasal congestion, was to have a bowl of steaming water with something called Fry's balsam in it and put us over it with a towel over our heads, and we would inhale that steam. And it was amazing for clearing out your sinuses. And I guess you could do the same with the tea, right?
Right now, did that include eucalyptus or peppermint oil? What was in there exactly? Menthol.
It was called Fry's balsam. Was an old-fashioned antiseptic, which is still around, but not used very much. But it had a sort of pungent smell to it, and it really penetrated into the nasal cavities and passages and released all that mucus. It was very effective, believe me. Just reminded me, were you talking about inhaling the vapor of the tea? So could do the same.
Right.
So that was great. And a quick reminder, we know we have lots of interesting guests. We've interviewed some amazing guests last week, and this week will be coming up over the next couple of weeks. To make sure you don't miss out, sign up for our newsletter. It's only one email a week. Just hop onto the website, theyakkingshow.com. You'll find forms there to sign up. Then you won't miss out on our guests. That's it from me. Back to you to close off, Kathleen.
Oh, well, thank you all so very much for tuning in to our weekly wrap up. And if anyone is interested in being a guest on our show, we urge you to visit us at theyakkingshow.com. All you need to do is click on the contacts tab where you will find a short application form. And be warned, though, we are now fully booked well into March of 2024. So if you want to be on the show, send in your application as soon as possible. And that's it from us. Until next time, until next week. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.